Hello, my name is Devin, and I'm here to talk to you about my weight loss journey doing vegetarian keto. A little over 3 months ago, I decided to change my life. Before I had decided to change my life, I was 250 pounds and I was okay with being 250 pounds. I was about that weight for 5 years and it wasn't going up or down. Then it started to get higher and higher. One day I weighed myself and I was feeling sick and hungover, and I was like, how much do I weigh? So I weighed myself. I was 262.9 pounds. And I was like, whoa, this is getting out of control. If I feel like this and my weight's going up, this is not good. I need to do something about it. Back then, I used to eat out 1 to 2 times a day because I was so busy and I didn't prepare and I was just choosing in the moment, like randomly whatever was easiest to eat. And I'm vegetarian, so just grabbing something real quick, like just $1 burrito, is cheap and it's quick and easy. But it's full of carbs and it doesn't really have a lot of good nutritional value. And then after eating 1 to 2 times out, which you can eat healthy out, but usually not, I would end that day with alcohol because I was lost and didn't know where to go with my life. So I decided alcohol will help calm my mind so I can fall asleep at night and so I can get up early in the morning. I was sick of waking up, feeling sick all the time from alcohol and the food I was eating the night before. I would eat right before bed and I would eat from sunup to sundown and I would just eat whatever I felt like. It was a seafood diet. That's what I used to say. And then drinking, and I don't know if you guys know this, but when you drink alcohol for the next 24 hours, all your body is really processing is that alcohol. So all the food you eat during that time just gets stored, waiting for your liver and kidneys to be ready to digest and deal with what you're eating and drinking. So whenever I drink when I'm doing my weight loss now, it literally stops my weight loss. So I rarely drink now. I don't eat out. I have made so many changes in my life that my life is different. My brain is thinking better. Every day I'm grateful for something new. And I didn't ever think I would be able to quit drinking, and I didn't think I'd ever care to eat better. But one day I just woke up and decided to change because I knew I was going to die young if I didn't make changes soon. So if any of this resonates with you, listen to me. Maybe I can inspire you to change, to lose weight, so you don't die young. On December 5th, I decided to start my new keto diet. I knew it was going to be hard, especially for me because I'm a vegetarian, but I was willing to give it a try. Suddenly, I changed my diet by 90%. I had nothing to eat. I didn't know what to eat, counting my carbs and counting my macros, trying to get into ketosis as fast as possible so I could start burning fat. No more eating out, drinking, eating candy, chips, rice, beans, majority of my diet, high sugary drinks and sauces. Take all that out and I didn't know what to eat. So I started studying. I looked up videos on YouTube, which a lot of other people I'm sure do if they have any questions. It's what I always do. I just Google it and it's usually a YouTube video that pops up and then I learn about whatever I need to learn about, and then I move on with my life. It's a great internet age. I discovered an app called Carb Manager, and with that, I felt like I was getting somewhere. I used the new app to find new recipes, track my food, track my weight. And one of my favorite things is this cool graph. By tracking my food and looking up new recipes, I gained a new self-awareness from just tracking my food and paying attention to what I eat and watching the serving sizes and not just eating whatever I felt like, looking at the sugars, the fibers, the proteins, the fats, and tracking them in Carb Manager. Once I learned what I could eat, I was on my way. I was able to just do some grocery shopping and find simple things that I can eat. And maybe a future video I'll talk about more of what things I did eat and I do rely on now, because I'm not always trying new recipes. I'm kind of being lazy and just relying on a few easy things. But I'll talk about that in another video. After about 5 weeks, I lost 25 pounds. My bloat was almost gone. And that's probably mostly from alcohol, but bloating from bread is also a thing. My energy up, and I was feeling empowered, taking control of my habit of eating and drinking and just having self-discipline. I then added a cheat day to help me stay on the path. I figured if I could be good 6 days out of the week, then I'll still lose weight and I'll be able to save all of the things I want to eat, my cravings and such, for that one day. That way during the week, if I get like tempted by a donut or something, I could just say to myself, hey, if you still want that on Friday, you can have that donut. You could think about that all week and have that. And usually it's a little more than a donut. I let myself eat whatever I want, starting dinner time Friday, and eventually I added in Saturday as well. Just hard having my day off and everyone's home and everyone kind of would like to go out usually on Saturday and get something. So it's just a hard day to do it. And I know a day and a half of going off keto slows me down a lot because it takes so long to get back into keto. But I've been losing about 1 pound per week, which is a healthy weight loss, so I've read on the internet. But I'm feeling good about it, and I feel like if I maintain a pound a week or even 2 pounds once in a while, like I did this last week that when I'm recording this, not my 90-day mark, but I lost 2 additional pounds this last week. And honestly, I didn't do anything different except I started intermittent fasting a bit, 12 to 16 hours a day. Just cutting out that breakfast and waiting to eat lunch later, maybe breaking the fast a little early with low calorie coffee. I feel like that's really helped me lose some more weight this last week. Positive feedback from family, friends, and coworkers has definitely motivated me to keep going. And then when I start wearing clothes that used to be tight on me, they're now looser fitting, and even my belt that used to be on the last loop and I was going to have to get a bigger belt is now on the tightest hole. And I'm going to either have to poke new holes and make it tighter or get a new belt, which is exciting because there's a lot of clothes I'm excited to fit into that or when I weighed 200 pounds. So it's exciting that way. It's like getting new clothes, but your old clothes. Focusing on losing weight. I do some yoga on my days off, and I try to do it on the days that I work. But I really want to focus on losing weight first before I bulk up. After I lose my weight, I do want to bulk up and get strong as I can get. Like, I'm 30 years old. It's like the prime for most people. I should see how healthy I can really get, and and inspire others to do the same. And what else is better in the world except for making yourself better and inspiring others to be better? I now know that I have the willpower and discipline to do anything I want. I've been listening to a lot of like motivational and empowering and educational videos and reading books and mostly listening to books. But they all have said, get really confident in one area and it will spread to others. So just find something that you can be disciplined at that can give you the confidence to make you realize you can change anything in your life. You can quit drinking, you can quit eating out, you could quit binging, you could quit anything and just replace it with better habits. I think keto's a good idea for people that have been fat for a long time, because I have been holding on for the same weight for 5 years. I was 250 pounds for 5 years. And keto's really eating that long-term fat that I've been carrying around way too long. I'm now down to 231. And if I could get down to 200 or just below, that's where I want to get. After I lose all of my weight that I want to lose, I want to change my eating to a healthy relationship with food and a well-balanced diet. I want to do like something like Whole30, more vegan, more ethically based dairy products, or cut them out for the most part. I mean, the sky's the limit once you realize you have the power to change your life because you are in charge. Here are before and after pics. Before I changed my life and after, and a few from during. Also, I'm thinking of doing some what I eat videos so I can give other people some ideas of simple ideas of what to eat, because making this change is hard, and then adding complicated recipes is even harder. This is simplifying your diet. You're taking things out, simplifying. So I'll do videos about what I eat, and then I also want to do videos more in depth about the struggles and keto sickness and intermittent fasting. And then when I start doing fitness, I'm probably going to add in some fitness and what I'm doing. I definitely want to start getting back to the gym, and I used to do powerlifting and I was really into that till I hurt my back. But I was still 250 pounds when I was powerlifting, and I heard from people, if you don't lose your weight first, the fat can just sit on top of your muscle. And as good of look as that is, it's not the one I want. So let me know if there's any videos you would like to see of what I eat or how I did it. 30 pounds down in 90 days, keto, vegetarian, and you could easily do anything that I eat with meat or without any meat substitutes. So it's just a protein swap out of any of my recipes or anything I eat for anyone that eats meat. So you could easily apply anything I eat to what you eat. And I'm also thinking of doing product reviews for sure, because I have eaten some bad things and I've eaten some good things. And I'll probably buy the bad things again just so I could try it on video and show you the pure response of what I ate. Like the other day I ate some salt and vinegar peanuts or almonds, and those are really good. But I also ate some like they were smoked pickled almonds. Like they were so gross, they taste like fireworks. Like, have you ever gotten that smoke from fireworks in your mouth? That's what they tasted like. So maybe me telling you what I think will help you avoid eating things that taste like fireworks smoke. Anyways, I'll see you around. See you in the next video. Talk at you later. Bye.